Welcome to our channel Life Insights. Krishnamurti says that knowledge is not at all creative, but it seems to be paradoxical. We are going to investigate and explore in this matter whether knowledge is creative or not creative at all. First of all, knowledge stems from our own memory, and memory is because of our own thought process. We have already told that thought is mechanical and is a material process. Every material process is limited. Hence, knowledge is also limited. But we think that knowledge solves all of our problems, even all existential problems. But if knowledge solves one problem, then thereby it creates thousands of other problems. Let us take the example of our educational system. Our system is based on memory only. It appears that it solves all the problems, but still now many of the human problems are not solved. Who has created atom bombs? Atom bombs are created out of knowledge only. Why poverty exists? Poverty exists because of our limitations. Knowledge is always narrow. Knowledge comes from the known aspect of our life. But life is very vast. Life consists of known, unknown, and unknown parts. But we are concerned only about the known aspect of life. But life should be approached holistically. First of all, through knowledge we cannot know who is a human being. Human being is very complex. All the existential problems are very complex. This cannot be solved through our own thought process. This knowledge never thinks that anything beyond knowledge exists or not. We can take another one example. By preaching the theory of non-violence has killed more people than that of violence has ever killed. It appears that the theory of non-violence is peaceful. Even then it is paradoxical because it creates duality. Duality always creates conflicts in our life. Because of conflicts, problems are existing. Again, knowledge is very divisive. All the divisions are created by our knowledge only. Then we can ask this question: anything other than knowledge exists or not? Perhaps it may exist. Only we have to explore and inquire. What is time? What is space? We have to question all these kind of entities. Existence is a puzzle. It is not a problem to be solved. Life itself is to be lived. So living is the only reality. Knowledge has not solved all the human problems. It is very much evident. Then what else we have to do? How much thought process are useful in our life? That we have to see. All the gods have been created by our own thought process. All the religions are created by our own thought process. But religions are at conflict with each other. Nations are at conflict with each other. Human beings themselves are at conflict with each other. Then how to go beyond all these conflicts? So brain has a capacity to go beyond all these conflicts. Then what is that instrument? The instrument is simply awareness. Awareness resolves all the conflicts, all the problems. Awareness is part of our existence. It is holistic. Life is common to all the human beings. So one can live here peacefully. If we are aware about our own self, then there will be no conflict at all. But we may ask the question, what is the place of knowledge in our life? The place of knowledge in our life is limited. It is simply utilitarian. Knowledge is useful in technology. It is certainly useful. It is useful as far as information is concerned. But it cannot go beyond that. In our day-to-day life, knowledge is certainly needed. But beyond the knowledge also, there may be some other dimension. We have to explore and investigate and find it out. Whether anything beyond time exists or not. What we say, we have to ask and question everything. We are not to accept everything as they have been told. Then life will be peaceful. Whether time solves all the problem, because time is also part of the knowledge only. Time and thought process go together. So this limited sense of our life cannot resolve our own existential problems. It will not create oneness. So what will create the oneness of humanity? Going beyond knowledge. That is the only solution. Awareness is that. Through awareness, all the human problems will be resolved. For that we have to look into ourselves and be aware of our own thought process. Then there will be certainly a solution. Once again we will be coming up with another one video explaining some other aspect similar to this.